Oh my word, I can't believe you. What was that? Wasn't even a proper dab. It's like, woo. Well, welcome back, guys. This is technically season 2, episode 1. Sorry, it's been a long time since we haven't been back on the podcast, but now we are back, and hopefully you'll see some video content if you are watching on YouTube, maybe on Instagram. Who knows? Maybe TikTok.
Maybe TikTok.
I'm not
Maybe.
Sure. I'm not sure. Maybe. But we are back with these podcasts, and I'm super excited to bring you a different background for me and also for Charlie.
Yep, we are here with the brick wall. It's exciting.
I wonder who's got the nice. You've probably got the nice background. To be fair, I'll just give it to you because my background right now is quite messy. Got like a little tripod here. Got loads of boxes behind me.
It's a guy who works in production and like
it's stressing me out. There's so many boxes. I'm stressed, and you can't even see the desk is messy. There's just so many things.
We're gonna Marie Kondo your place. We've already had this chat. You need a Marie Kondo, man. It's gonna happen.
I really do. I've thrown out loads of tech boxes. So like a bin bag full of tech boxes,
which is big moves for you.
But there's still a lot. Anyways, well, that's further down the line for maybe a conversation for today. I just wanted to welcome everyone back. Thank you for your support during these times. We have taken a little break because, well, as you can see, the backgrounds have changed. So I currently don't live with Charlie right now. At the start of the year, we had to move out of a previous flat.
Yeah.
I always feel like we still live there, even though I've been here since February. And essentially, I moved into this flat in February. Charlie moved into her flat in
like April time. Yeah, April.
Yep. So this is all very new. But when we want to invite more guests on, and things are quite different still in the current state of the world, which you never thought we would be in, whole another conversation.
Yeah.
This kind of works. We're currently on a little call on the side, and we're recording as well. So hopefully when we invite more people in, this would be a nice way just to be able to visually see everyone, but also to be able to chat to the camera as well.
Yeah.
Anything you would like to add?
Oh, no, I think it's just we have been kind of gone. We haven't been recording these episodes since March, which is 4 months ago. And I think we both started the podcast in the middle of the pandemic, and we really wanted to do it. And I think we spoke about starting a podcast because we really wanted to, and we just wanted to like start and do it. And it was a really interesting way for us to learn how to make a podcast, what you needed, the software that you needed, mics, everything. We've kind of learned it all and have just been kind of like progressing along. And then obviously when you're moving, if anyone knows what moving house is like, it's total chaos. And we just needed a bit of a break, I think. Both of us did.
Moving is not a total chaos. Moving is so simple. I have people pack all my stuff, have everyone unpack it for me.
Oh, no.
It's the most simplest process, especially in London. Moving is so easy. You know, it's light work, as they say. Light work.
It was probably the worst few months of my life.
It was actually because I moved. It was like that's where it started. It was like in February.
Yeah, right, and I started looking like obviously with Rosie in February, March, and then we found a place and we wanted to go for it, but then the place fell through. I had a bit of a midlife crisis. A story for another episode. We were meant to move out of London. I decided that I don't know. I just kind of had a bit of a breakdown. Didn't end up doing that, and so we ended up then frantically trying to find a place because my lease was obviously running out. And so yeah, we are now here, not too far away from each other in terms of where you and I are both living at the minute, which is cool. And yeah, just
cool. Yay! I'm joking. It's actually quite. It's quite reassuring in a weird way because obviously we spend so much time together, and knowing if I'm in any like sticky pickle or anything, you're not that far away.
Yeah.
So if I can't leave the house, for example, or if something like touch wood, it doesn't, but if something bad happens and I need to call you and you need to come, then it's not like
If like you need to
It's-
quarantine suddenly or something, and you need
or like I
supplies.
suddenly get sick or something like that, and I just
Yeah.
need someone. Then it's not. At least I know,
Yeah.
right? You're nearby, and
Yeah,
it's always quite
exactly.
reassuring.
Yeah.
Whereas if you were like 3 hours away, it'd be like,
Yeah. Where we were planning to go was like at least an hour and a half, 2 hours away. So yeah, definitely a lot has happened since the last episode we recorded. A lot, like listening back to the episode, there was a lot of stuff in that episode which happened after that. We were chatting about a lot of videos about creators, a lot of news and stuff came out after that episode, which is pretty big. And yeah, I think in terms of where we're at personally, we're both in a better mental state. I know you need a holiday, which is what we need to talk about. Where you're going to go on holiday this year?
Need a holiday.
Yeah, you definitely need. Everyone needs a holiday, but
the green list countries are being changed.
Are they today or soon?
Well, apparently there's announcements about Malta and Ibiza might be going on the green list.
Oh, you're gonna go and have a rave in Ibiza? Oh, I bet you fun, mate.
Yeah, but it's still weird though. Even I've been fully vaccinated now. And I still think it's weird to go on holiday as much as I would love to.
Yeah, so we got like a trip to Paris booked, which was booked for last year, which is now at the end of August, which I still don't really know if that's going to happen, if we want it to happen. It does feel a little weird, but
yeah, I don't know. All the variants and all this chat is just freaking probably a lot of people out. As much as I do want to just jump on a flight and go somewhere, and I'm pretty sure it will be safe enough. It's just the unknown, and also it's just like there's just too much stuff to have to consider when you go somewhere that you don't know.
Sure. Yeah. Anyway, but
I've been looking.
In terms, I know 10 minutes in, you're good. You're feeling good, feeling healthy, feeling like they're gonna end this year on a high note. I know it's been a bit of a tough year for everyone. Tough year and a half.
Yeah, we'll see. I just need a break.
Yeah.
I feel a break that's not somewhere where I live.
Yeah.
And I don't. So people are like, why don't you just stay in like a hotel somewhere in London? I'm like, no, that's not a break.
Yeah.
Because that's almost going just into another nice place.
Yeah.
Because once I tidy up in here, there's no reason why
you're not on holiday.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like, if I tidy up in here, right, and I don't have all my crap lying around, bedroom's nice, everything's folded, there's nothing out. There's no reason why where you live can't be like a mini hotel. Like, a lot of places that I've lived in London have always been quite nice. So, in a way, I am always on holiday compared to like my parents' house.
Yeah.
So, what's not to say I'll go out for breakfast, go out for lunch, go out for dinner.
Yeah.
And just chill out. Then
yeah, I think you need more of like a holiday is kind of like one for me, a place where you can just go and like wake up whatever time you want, go and like explore, see new places, do things that you had never done before. Yep. So
yeah, I basically just need, you know what I need? It doesn't matter where in England it is. My vision is, if you close your eyes for a second and just imagine, right, a cabin, hot tub outside, glass, all glass cabin, either looking into the woods or looking into a lake or the sea, and then just like nice interior, wooden interior, maybe a little barbecue outside. I bring some food with me.
Yeah.
Bring some fruit, bring everything I need. I cook, I sit in the hot tub, like have a drink, some sparkling water or something like refreshing in the hot tub while the sun comes down. And then you know what? No phone signal.
Yeah.
Maybe Wi-Fi just in case, but I leave my phone sitting somewhere and it just sits there and I go for a little walk. Doesn't have to be far, just even a quick 5-minute walk around.
Yeah.
Get back, chill. The weather doesn't have to be exceptional, but it'd be nice if it was exceptional. And then just like relax, put some meat on the barbecue, some pepper, some vegetables, buy some salmon.
My eyes were like closed for that entire thing. Were your eyes open?
Huh?
My eyes were like closed for that entire thing. Just picturing you like walking around with cooking your food.
It's just it'd be nice to just switch off.
You
You know
see,
what?
you need to like find a center boxy type thing, luxury, like
If I can find something that's,
yeah.
I'm just going to suggest this out loud. You should come.
Oh, I mean, I would love to. I would love to.
If I can find something that's not expensive, even as a three, if we could just both have our own space
Yeah,
and like collectively come together for like food and then just do our own thing,
just like
and
forest. Yeah, 100%. I'm there.
like
I'm there.
just like switch. I just need to switch off.
Mm,
Like maybe bring a camera for like the last day,
yeah,
but apart from that, just don't think about capturing stuff because I feel like when you go on holiday, yes, you want to capture stuff for memories, but just no cameras. Just
mm,
live in the moment. Let it be.
yeah, yeah. I know. I've been listening to like some podcasts and stuff on, everyone's addiction to, well, addiction to so much, to be honest, but just this whole like culture of the past year has been so online, looking at screens, looking pretty much from like your laptop to the TV to your phone and then off again. So I think it's really about like a reconnection with, like, for me, I've been reading a lot of books recently and getting back into like the art of reading, which was one of my like goals for this year, was to like read 10 books, which I know isn't very much. But for me, compared to like reading no books last year, 10 is more than zero.
10 is so many books.
It's not when you think about it. I can easily blitz through a book in like 2-3 days if I'm really enjoying it. So
That's so much.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at books. I've got a lot of tokens to use for, what do you call it? The Amazon thing?
Kindle?
No. Audible.
Oh, Audible. Okay.
This episode is, well, it's not. But yeah, I've got a lot of Audible things. I just haven't
Yeah.
used them. I
Okay.
find podcasts are decent enough, but
Yeah.
I think I've got to the stage now where a lot of things, it's just too much. I can't listen to podcasts. I can't listen to music. I just need to like sit in silence.
Right. Yeah, you
It-
definitely need a holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when the right time comes, to be
Yeah.
fair, this week would have been the perfect time to go away.
Yeah. Yeah.
But alas, I'm still sitting here.
Hey ho. Hustling away. I know. And work's been doing good.
Work's been all right. Could be better. I've got a lot of things I want to share in the future when I've got things properly planned and paid for and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I really want to get back into YouTube.
Yeah.
But it's also I need a break.
Yeah. I think you
I've
need
had
a break first and then come back, realign.
Just-
like,
Not even a break from YouTube, but a break altogether because in fact I took breaks on YouTube and social media. And the awkward thing is you just need to post consistently. But I'm not at the mindset to post consistently. Meaning how can I need to just get back into that nice mindset.
mm-hmm.
But with YouTube, for example, the past year has been, yes, I've made a couple of videos. I used to post maybe once every 3 or 4 days, and then going down to like once a week, then down to once a month, and down to once every so often when it comes.
Yeah.
What I'm finding very difficult is my YouTube videos used to be, well, something that's happening and I'm filming it.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the stuff at home, I've got something underneath this desk, which I can't show you, but I've got something here that I need to unbox.
Mm-hmm.
But it's difficult because I need another one of me to film it.
Yeah.
But when you film it on your own, it's how can I open the box and have a really nice panning shot? Who's going to pan for me?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And like, for example, right now, this is the perfect lighting. And where I am is quite nice angle.
Mm.
The only thing that I don't have is, well, I don't have another table to do the unboxing on.
Mm-hmm.
So am I going to buy another table just to do an unboxing video?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
No. Where am I going to put the other table?
Yeah.
You know? Whereas the funny thing is, before where we lived, it worked out well because there wasn't a lot of room. It was like, well, going to unbox it on this table and then this background where, in fact, this computer setup that I'll be making a video about is the right background.
Mm.
But I don't have another table And
Well, all things to think about. I mean, I'm down the road as well. If you need that panning shot, I'm here.
I know, but what are you going to do with my setup? Are you going to help me shiz it up and like?
I mean,
Just
I'm here. I'm here.
it is possible. I can
Yeah.
actually just de-rig this whole computer setup and then have it as a filming desk, but it's just hassle then.
Yeah.
To take stuff off and take stuff on.
Yeah.
But yeah, work's been all right.
Yeah.
In general, how's work for you?
It's not too bad. It hasn't been as crazy as last year, for sure. There's less projects on for me. Last year was a massive, like, everything changed. Super, super intense. Meetings every day, filming every day. Whereas now it's more a case of trying to get the office studio back up and running again. So I've actually been back physically into the office, which has been really nice. Catching up with colleagues in person, which is just so much like nicer than Zoom calls every single day. So I think people have just been really lacking a bit of motivation, a bit of like team morale. I don't know if it's just our team or yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle this year just to like continue to feel amped with the same old like phone recording footage. I think everyone who works in the creative industry, everyone outside it has probably adapted to it. You know, you're seeing, you know, bank adverts on TV with mobile footage. You're seeing a lot of like stuff traditionally now broadcast using phone footage, which in a normal world wouldn't ever happen.
Yeah.
But now people have got like accepting of it. And I just want to be back filming in 4K again, like with a decent camera, with, you know, an auto cue. Just in a more of a controlled setting, but who knows when that's going to happen. But I don't know. It's good. It's good. I'm happy. I'm content. It could be way, way worse. So yeah, I'm very grateful.
For sure.
Yeah. So on the whole, doing good. What else was I going to say? London post COVID. London's super busy now. We were only in Central the other day.
I actually hate it. I still feel really uncomfortable with it all.
Yeah.
But I guess it's just something to get used to.
Yeah. I think it's because we're so used to it being so. Yeah.
I liked it when it was quiet. Like,
yeah.
It was busy, but also quiet. Like that's what I like. But it's hard to like switch back into how it was before.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Yeah.
It's very different, but we just got to crack on with it, I guess.
Yeah, I know. I was like cycling through Oxford Street yesterday, and I was just like, wow, Primark is busier than ever. It's just.
Well, what's everyone buying?
I think it's there's a term out which is revenge shopping, because you've been locked because people have been inside for so long. People now feel like they're owed the chance to go out and do things. So there's going to be more people out and about, and it's like revenge.
Right.
Revenge buying. That's not the exact term, but it's something to do with that.
Revenge buying. Did you just make that up?
Which is what I've been doing recently.
Oh, really?
But online, not in like physical environments. So I've definitely got more into like online shopping.
Okay, interesting. Who hasn't?
Yeah.
I've got two things that came through. As you can tell.
Yeah.
Well, you can't tell actually.
Well, you can if you're watching, but yeah.
I have a lot of things. I think this week I've had easy like 20 parcels delivered.
Oh wow.
Half of them have been returned, but
yeah.
And there's more coming.
You're not alone in that. A lot of people do that.
Yeah, but it's not personal stuff. It's all camera equipment.
Yeah.
I feel like the whole YouTube thing, I just need to just make more. It's similar to like this podcast. We just need to keep doing it and keep pushing.
Making. Like you sent me that podcast the other day, and I was like listening to it on the way to work, and I was like, oh my days, this is so true. It is so true,
right? So if anyone is listening and you're still here and you need a really inspirational podcast, if you're a content creator, if you're Instagram, if you do anything creative, I think this can apply to you quite nicely. So if you go to like Spotify, I'm not sure if it's on Apple maybe, but we listen to it on Spotify.
Yeah.
Type in the Think Media podcast. Going to give them a plug because I actually think this is really good. It's called this episode 75, 5 Reasons You're Stuck and Not Growing on YouTube. And I think, is it called that one?
Yeah. Number
Yeah.
75. Yeah.
And it's actually super worthwhile to listen to. I think I might listen to it again when we're finished this.
But the thing is, I knew, because I've heard so much of this before, I just don't know why I don't put it into practice. Because everything they were saying, I was like, yeah, relate to this, yeah, relate to this, yeah, relate to this, have felt like this, need to do this. Because most people know that like you just need to do something. It's more of a case of things are getting in the way, but they are excuses. You know, if like I'm having a busy day or I'm feeling stressed, it's exactly like exercise, right? You know you need to do it. It's like eating healthy. You know you need to do it. But
I
why
want a
do
burger
you just
tonight.
like, yeah, why do you reach for something that's it's convenient, right? So you do what's convenient rather than you do what you know is better for you. It's like, why am I watching so much TikTok, Instagram Reels, other people when I should be doing something and making something myself, which I really, really want to do. And stuff is coming.
Yeah, so one of the biggest things my takeaway is, well, hang on. Before I go to my takeaway, when is it coming?
Which takeaway? Your burger takeaway?
No. No. When's your content coming?
Oh, hopefully soon.
When?
Oh, I don't know. Put pressure on it. Next week. Next weekend.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now I've said it, I'm going to have to actually do it.
I'm going to edit this super quickly so we can get it out. So it's actually, your next weekend might not be when people listen to this. But yeah, no, my biggest takeaway was consuming less and creating more, because I feel, even for me, the more we consume, and when we're doing research for even podcast stuff or YouTube videos, the more and more I take in terms of how people film and how people are making these YouTube videos. I've lost my voice completely, because yes, I can grab different ingredients from different people and almost collate their ingredients together to create my own recipe. But once I've created my own recipe, it's like, I find it hard to make it, because I'm like, well, I don't want to watch back to what this person's doing now to kind of copy that same recipe instead of saying what I want to say and being who I want to be.
Yeah. I think it's quite not that I've kind of known when I was watching it, but I think it is quite like, I hate to use the word, but quite toxic to watch so much, because it does then end up impeding your own creativity, because you're then consumed by so many other ideas of how it should look, what you should be saying, what kit you should have to even, be able to make something of yourself.
Yeah.
When it really is just a story. And the creators who I feel have made a name for themselves in the past couple of years, I doubt they were watching YouTube and stuff for years. Like, I've been watching YouTube since like 2009, properly 2008, 2009.
Yeah.
And so I've got over a decade of like consumption compared to like someone like Graham Stephen, who was making...
Who's Graham Stevens?
Graham Stephen, Graham Stephen, the finance guy. Of course you do.
No, this is so niche. The finance guy?
Come on. Graham Stephen.
No, that's niche.
No, he's huge. He makes the most money on YouTube with his content.
Graham Stephen. Oh, yes.
You know him. You must have seen him. Like, he's everywhere. Like, someone like him, he was in real estate before he went into YouTube. So, like, I doubt he did watch YouTube. I know he did. But I think, took what he needed to take and was like, I'm just going to do it. And then has made his own format, and everything he does works. And it's awesome. Yeah. Whereas I get stuck in like, I've been watching stuff since like Charlie Is So Cool, like, early Alfie days, whatever, Jack Harry's days.
Charlie Is So Cool.
I used to watch him. And now I'm just like at the stage where I've seen so much. And yes, like, people do remake versions of the same thing. Like, there's so much of the same topic online. Like, there's so many tutorials out there. But yeah, at the end of the day, like, you are you, I'm me, and what we have to say is going to be completely different from the other 8 billion people out there in the world. So just got to do it.
Very true. I need a holiday first, and then I'll get back on it. I actually think I know daily vlogging isn't sustainable, but I actually think the more you put out and the more you experiment with stuff, something will click.
Yeah.
Like and I probably need to niche down and have like a schedule where
But
it's like,
but do you? Because now I'm like rethinking everything that I've like taught people over like the past like 5 years that I've been in production. Like, do we have to make something that's like 3 seconds and you know thumb stopping? Do you have to like properly niche down? I know it helps, and it certainly helps in the algorithm if like you're making continuous stuff. But then if you niche down, you're only really going to be in the spotlight for like a certain amount of time until the algorithm's like, nah, you're boring now. We've been there, done that. Someone else will come
yeah.
along. So like,
So I think my plan is I'm going to niche down a little bit, but more if it's not just vlogging, I'm making sure I'm doing stuff. Because when I used to vlog more, I used to be like, right, I'm going to make a vlog today. I'm going to make today awesome.
mhm,
So no matter what, today's going to be awesome because I'm vlogging.
mm,
Whereas now it's more, right, what's my video title going to be? I'm overthinking a lot of things.
yeah,
Like think me in a podcast said, like stop overthinking about it. But I am overthinking about, what's the title going to be? What's the thumbnail going to be?
yeah,
Where I'm going to go? How
yeah,
I'm going
yeah.
to make this interesting?
To an
Um,
extent, I do think that helps. Having taken
right.
Colin and Samir's like storytelling class, which you gifted for me. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I still need
Hashtag
to take
gifted.
it.
It was
Gifted. I
actually
am Tim Chung.
gifted. It was genuinely really really useful. I saved some of the like PDFs that they gave away, but I mean, again, it's stuff that you do know. Like there are titles and thumbnails which are more clickable because they just
Yeah,
are to the
but I
eye.
think for like a vlogging channel, let's say a
Mm,
vlogging channel is harder to grow because you essentially need to be able to say, unless you consistently do one thing. So if I was a vlogging channel and I worked for like a media company and I vlogged every day while working for this media company, yes, it's a niche in a way, but also you can just capture whatever you get up to.
yeah, yeah,
But for me, for example, I don't necessarily want to be vlogging my days when I'm sitting at the computer or when I'm going to meetings because my brain power can only handle so much and I need to be there focused on there and then with
yeah.
that client
Exactly,
or that
exactly,
work. So
exactly.
to then think about sharing it as a YouTube video is I need someone else here to film me and ask me stuff to be able to
Yeah,
prompt the YouTube stuff.
yeah,
So I'm thinking, right, if I niche down into like food videos because them videos have done quite well on my channel, like going around London every week, and let's say I do need someone to film with me, but let's say I say to you here, Charlie, we're going to meet up every week. We're going to go eat, and I'm going to film a video. You're going to bring a camera as well to film some B-roll, and we're just going to have a bloody good time and eat all the nice things.
mm-hmm.
So then, let's say I have one of them videos per week, not per week, one of them videos per month, but that's more polished in a way. It's more thought about.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, maybe not a week, 8 per month, but it's more thought about. So every month, there's going to be like a top 5 video that you'll see.
yeah,
So that's once 12 videos in a year. And then another of the weeks will be more just like a weekly vlog, maybe.
yeah,
And then another one of the weeks will be, well, here's some tech products from what I've been buying. Here's a little unboxing video.
yeah,
And that'll be once a month
yeah,
or once every so often whenever they land. So then there is kind of a niche, but then I'm not solely food.
yeah. Sure. So when's your video coming then? If I had to give away mine.
I need to go on holiday first.
Oh,
So if you can
all
find me
right.
a place to go on holiday, we'll be producing more
I'll
quicker.
check out my Airbnb wish list and send some
Airbnb is
examples.
so expensive. Everything's so expensive right now because staycations and everyone's staying in the UK, which is
Yeah.
great. I'm appreciative of everyone staying and being safe, but just why would you like £250 a night was something I seen the other day.
Yeah. Yeah. It's extortionate.
I go
Yeah.
2 nights, that's £500.
Mm. It makes like camping look kind of like maybe I should just go glamping or something.
That's just as expensive probably.
Yeah, true.
And
True,
then if
true.
it's imagine going glamping and it's like 30 degrees outside.
Mm.
No
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah. I know. Speaking of that, I'm actually going to Devon next weekend. So I'm going to be part of all of that. But we're not staying anywhere glamorous. So
Where are you staying? In the car?
can you imagine in the Fiesta? No, we just we booked a what is it? Travel Lodge? Yeah, it's Travel Lodge, I think.
Right.
One of them. I know, guys, I know. Rock and rolling. But they're cheap. They're like, and we don't spend much time like in the hotel anyway.
A Travel Lodge.
I'm just excited to get away, like switch off from work for a bit, go for some walks and stuff, and just chill out, get out of London.
Oh, maybe I should stay at your flat then.
Yeah, come here, water the plants.
Imagine you guys on holiday, but
yeah,
it's just round the corner. But I'm on holiday.
Well, I mean,
it would feel like a holiday, though. Weirdly enough,
it would. I mean, everything's new. We can leave like a little, towels on the bed.
What's so different between an Airbnb and staying in someone's house when no one's there? It's just the same thing, apart from they probably have a cleaner to come clean.
Yeah. Oh, I would absolutely love to like own my own holiday place and rent that out. What little money earning that would be. But alas, I'm a millennial.
Yeah, me too.
What are we gonna do?
That's another story. We should talk about London rent, London living in another episode. We did dabble about that, I think, in previously.
Yeah.
But maybe we should go a bit more nittier and grittier in terms of more information. But I feel like there's a lot to unpack. I guess kind of just want to make this a little bit short and sweet.
Yeah.
We are back.
Yes, we are. We are back.
Things will be coming.
Yeah, I think it's going to be definitely a more like visual season. I think I'm going to put a lot more into making the Instagram grow, getting it more of a community vibe, asking for people what you want to talk about, and get some guests on, and just make it much more collaborative, I think. And yeah, really excited to finish the rest of the year off on a bit of a high, and just continue with timeline. Really continue the timeline of timeline. But yeah,
when are we? How often are these podcasts going to be uploading, Charlie? Because the fans want to know.
The fans want to know. Is that just we're going to make a executive committed decision? We're hopefully, guys, going to be coming to your ears every week. I hope every other week. That's the plan. At least every other week. Obviously, dependent on schedules. We both work full time, and there's other stuff happening. But we're going to do our absolute best to make this creative endeavor prioritized a little bit.
Yeah,
higher.
And we will have more. We will have more guests. We had one last year, but I think we just maybe stretched ourselves a bit too thin and loads of things, and didn't understand the need for rest. And you know what? Once we both rest up, I feel once we have rest in our bodies and just that little spark, things will just be flowing.
Exactly.
And I'm getting my desk setup finished soon. Won't be using this anymore. Well, actually, I might be. But once we get that set up and things are in place, it should just be a lot easier to be able to just hit record and get going and get recording and then start editing and put it out there.
Yeah.
And once we get that flow going, inviting guests, we could just rattle off guests. Not rattle off guests, but we could have guests come on once a week, and it'll be a bit more dynamic in terms of the conversations, because I'm so intrigued to hear people's backstories, especially content people and people on YouTube, and if they're still going on YouTube, of how they got there, what steps did they take, what steps can you maybe take, and how you can learn from them, because I'm sure all of them do struggle as well with needing rest, needing to hold back in having making stuff.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of stuff to learn. It's very exciting. But for now, you need to find your holiday. Last words. I would just say, if you haven't seen Bo Burnham's Inside on Netflix, then that's definitely something a lot of people have. I'm just throwing it out there. It's very good. It's very catchy.
What is that?
Bo Burnham.
No idea.
How
you spell that, Bo?
B-O and then Burnham. He's a creator, and he started on YouTube and has now got this Netflix special. It's very good.
Right.
Another thing,
Never
last
heard
thing.
of him.
Oh, how have you not heard of Bo Burnham? Oh my days! But this is the thing. See, this is my problem. I've watched too much stuff, and I'm telling you to watch another thing. Final words. # Free Britney Spears. That's all I got. Free Britney.
You know what? I'm going to say it. It might be controversial.
Oh no! What?
But I think I must live in a really small bubble here because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. All right. Well,
I do live in a small bubble. Bo Burnham, I have no idea who he is. Anything you mention to me, I have no idea what it is.
I'm extremely on social media. This is my problem. I know a lot. I mean, Britney Spears is currently like she's fighting her family essentially to become free of her. Oh, it's a whole mess. But anyway, we love Britney Spears.
It's funny because I know COVID news. Well, about the green list because they want to go on holiday, but it's very.
Oh, one last thing, I guess. Jessie's had a baby, hasn't she? Which is very nice. So
Rupert
has been born. We're very excited to maybe meet him one day. But yeah, congratulations, Jessie and Claude.
Yeah, congratulations. If I don't even know if they listen to this, but if you do, we'll make that a clip. Yeah.
Any final words from Mr. Tim Chung? I am Tim Chung.
I was going to try to come up with something really
profound.
Yeah, but I just lost it there.
Just make things. Is that what you're going to say? Something along the lines of just
make
do
things. Don't think about it.
Yeah.
And just upload.
Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by Squarespace.
And get out there, I think. Get out there into nature, have a walk.
Yeah,
try and refresh your head.
Be kind to yourself.
Yeah.
You want to eat, drink if you want to drink. Just splurge if you want to splurge.
Yeah. It's been a really tough year. Everyone's had a year and a half.
But Timeline Podcast is back to your ears, and we're super excited to be coming your way.
We are.
Well, with all that said and done, because we're recording a video as well, I hope you guys have had an awesome day.
Thank you so much for watching.
Catch you guys in the next one.
All right. Bye, guys.